All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Wabrakah Kodash, which Yahweh is the Heavenly Father's true name. Yahweh Shai is from the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. It's his true name. Wabrakah Kodash is the Holy Spirit. I'm also going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach one in the scriptures. And salutations to all the brothers out there pushing his word in all truth and all sincerity. And this is just going to be a quick hit. I got a few photos that I want to show you, Akim out there, on how the so-called, Hispanics and natives, of North, Central, South America, and the Caribbean islands, how they are part of the 12 tribes of Israel, Because you got a lot of people out there that talk about how, all of Israel is basically so-called black people, all right? And that's just not the case, all right? The so-called Hispanics and natives, they fit the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, from the 15th verse all the way down to the 68th verse as well. And also various other, curses throughout the Bible, okay? And like I said, I got a few photos that are going to back this up, okay? And then I'm going to pull out a few scriptures. And Lord willing, this is not too long of a lesson. I'm going to try to make this a quick hit. And as you can see on screen, it says, Christopher Columbus was the single largest slave trader in history. He enslaved 5,000 Native Americans, sending many of them to Spain to be sold. Women and children were sold as sex slaves to sailors who became settlers. Okay? So, this is what happened, to the natives, all right? That were, down there in Puerto Rico, all right? All throughout the Americas, whether it be North America, Central America, all right? South America, so on and so forth, okay? And he was just one, a conqueror, all right? That came through and, pillaged the people, stole the land, raped the men, women, and children, okay? He's just one of many, okay? And with Christopher Columbus in specific, when he came to the, to the New World, all right, he had, I believe it was 5 Hebrews interpreters, okay, showing you that the natives of the land, they spoke Hebrew, okay, and why would these people be, why would they be speaking Hebrew? And that's because they're a part of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, okay, and here's a book also called The Indian Slave Trade, okay, by Alan Galley, all right? That's another book that, you brothers can get, okay? You got, a few, paintings here, which shows, it looks like the tribe of Issachar, maybe the tribe of Zebulon. All right, those from Mexico, the people from Central America in slavery, okay, doing rigorous work, okay. All right, you see the, the men, mining, searching for gold and other precious metals. All right, you see the conquistadors. Then you got the Catholic Church around, they try to, show and portray how the Catholic Church is pious and how they're, righteous. But in reality, they were all a part of this, okay? You got other photos and, paintings out there that show these, these priests, how they were involved in, our people getting burned, alive, man, burned at the stake, all right? Because they, our people didn't want to bow themselves down, to the, the conquistadors and basically the idols, okay, that they were forcing upon our people, okay? These are just a few photos here. I'm going to get a couple scriptures now. Let's just get a few of the curses. This is Deuteronomy 20 and 68. And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. And that's what the Lord did, okay? He took not only just the so-called Negroes, okay, into captivity. All right, I had them shipped from the west part of Africa down, into the islands and, North America, and also, Brazil, places like that. We also had the so-called natives, okay, of North, Central, South Americas and the Caribbean islands, had them shipped over to the old world, all right, back there in Europe and other places as well, okay? Our people were sold into slavery, okay? As we read in that one photo, how you had, Christopher Columbus, he was a slave trader, selling the people off, okay, to the new settlers, okay, that came, okay, to rob, rape, pillage, and exploit the land, the people, the resources, all right? Simple as that, okay? I want to go down a little bit because it said that how your children. Hold on. How your children, how he sold the children, right? And that goes into one of the curses here. Give me one moment. This is kind of this is basically impromptu. Here we go. Verse 32. Hold on. This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 32. Let me see what. Yeah, verse 32 says, "Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thy eyes shall look, and fail with longing for them all day and night, and there shall be no might in thy hand." Okay, so when we were in slavery, hardcore bondage, and even to this day, because realistically, if this place, okay, this government sees that you're an unfit parent, okay, they can just take your kids away from you. They could just take your children away from you, and you have to fight to get your children back, okay? And what is that called, DCFS? And then you got to deal with that. You got to deal with, the courts, all that, just to get your child back, But it happened heavily during the hardcore bondage, all right? Your children could be separated from you and your wife. Then your wife can get sold into basically sex trafficking, okay? And your children too, because who knows what they did to the children? Because Esau, Edom, he's a pedophile. He's into little boys and girls. He likes fondling them. He likes molesting them, having sexual intercourse with them. And his record speaks for himself. The so-called white man, right? Esau, Edom. Okay. These are things that happen unto us. There we go. Here's another one. I'm going to get this one real quick. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and thou shalt not gather the grapes thereof. And, you had, certain of our men that had, arranged marriages. And now their wife was being, sold into sex slavery, okay? To be a concubine for the Edomites. Okay, another man was lying with her, having sex with her. Our wives were, getting taken from us. Okay? And then also it says there, another, thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and thou shalt not gather the grapes thereof. And when you look at this, these photos here, right, in specific, this one, these men were building up, okay, the conquistadors, mansions, all right? They're plantations, okay, down there in, Mexico, down there in, Brazil, Argentina, Chile, so on and so forth, down there in Puerto Rico, Cuba. All right. You know, that's why, you know, this is all spiritual, and it's really it's much folly when you got these you know, you got the Southern Kingdom, right? You know, this so-called, you know, Negro only, you know, Israelites. How they say that that's it. If you're, you know, if you look, you know, a lighter shade of, you know, if you have a lighter shade on you, you know, you have different hair texture than having an afro, you know, so on and so forth, then you're not a part of the 12 tribes. And that's madness. You know, that's not on point. Okay? All right, and there's many other scriptures too, but, you know, I just wanted to get a few you know, just a few precepts there, and, you know, show these photos, you know, just like I said, it should be, you know, a pretty good little lesson here, you know. These photos were heavy. Like I said, you know, I just wanted to share that with you, Akim. You know, just little quick cuts right here. And with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the brothers out there. Shalom.